Features yet to come. We'll have our sports compacts and the E-Mods with the big bonus payout for the winner tonight. Hill brings them slowly down into turn number 3. Always likes to run that high side. Diamonds down. Starts at the high side. Brook to his inside. Bo Wells right behind him. The green flag is out, and we are back underway. Brook to the inside. Riley Fuller making a big move up in the inside as well. A big charge to the inside. Side by side now. 3 wide for second as they come out of turn number 2. Fuller, Brook, and Wells as they came out of the corner. Ron Hill. Now Younts will go to the outside, challenging Brook for the 3rd spot. Riley Fuller right there with her as, again, Ron Hill will continue to lead, but 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Bo Wells in second as Younts and Brook goes side by side for 3rd. Bo Wells right up there in that 2nd position trying to hang on, but he's got a host of cars right behind him. Meanwhile, up front, it's been Ron Hill showing the way from lap number 1. He'll continue to lead this next lap as well. 3 laps down in this 12-lap feature event. Everybody kind of moves apart from each other a little bit, spaced out just a little bit more. The Riley Fuller looking the inside of Brook. Here comes Younts challenging for 2nd as well, coming out of turn number 4. Ron Hill continues to show the way. Field gets a little slideways coming out of turn number 2. Bo Wells, Younts, Brook, Fuller, and Jennings as they come down out of turn number 4. Ron Hill continues to show the way. The inside looks like Brook is slowing down just a little bit. Here comes Fuller to the inside as Brook is going to pull off in the 18 car. Brook pulls off the track and down out the back stretch to the inside of the field. The 18 comes to a slow stop down the middle of the backstretch. Fuller assumes position number 4 as the caution flag comes out for Brook on the backstretch. So Wayne Brooks for the green flag. Here he comes out of turn number 4. They'll get the green flag, and we are back underway. Younts quickly to the inside, trying to make the move on Bo Wells. Fuller right in that pack as well. Everybody right behind Ron Hill as they come out 2 by 2 out of turn number 2. Bo Wells now racing up into that 2nd position. Jennings trying to get up in spot number 3, 3 wide back in the middle of the pack as Younts tries to move to the inside of Jennings for the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, Ron Hill getting a big challenge from the 555 of Bo Wells. Younts to the inside of Jennings, still side by side for 3rd as they go down the backstretch. Three wide back in the 4th position. Hill continues to lead up front with Bo Wells in 2nd, Jennings in 3rd, Younts and Fuller right there with them. Fuller inside of Younts, still side by side for that spot as Ron Hill continues to lead up front. Nine laps down with 3 to go. Fuller still side by side with Younts for the 4th spot back there behind Jennings. 2 to go for Ron Hill this time by. Hill will get the white flag, still trying to hold on for that win. It'll be 1 for the thumb for Ron Hill if he gets the win. Bo Wells right up there, about 4 or 5 car lengths back. It looks like the 17 of Riley Fuller had to check up a little bit, going very slow down inside to turn number 3. Ron Hill brings him out of 4. White flag, 1 more lap for the Monkey Man. It looks like Riley Fuller is pulled off to the infield in the 17R. Running up in that 4th spot, she has pulled off the track. Meanwhile, your leader comes out of turn number 3, brings it comfortably out of turn number 4. Here he comes, the Monkey Man will get the win. Win number 5 for Ron Hill. Battle for 3rd, here we go. It's going to be Bo Wells for 2nd, Jennings, and then Younts as they come across the line. Here we go. Ron Hill shuts off the car, gets those gloves off. Getting ready to take the helmet off here, get his trophy as he comes out of the car. His wife Amy right there with him, his crew as well. Hilltop Tree Services, Midwest Tire Outlet, Canterbury Pallets, Hoffman Farms, Hoodlum Fabrication, Wren Farms. Again, the crew talking over with Ron Hill as he gets out. He's got the helmet off, getting ready to Take off that 5-point harness and then come over here to Victory Lane to McCarthy Auto Group Winner's Circle. Here he is. He's climbing out of the car. Let's give a big hand to the Monkey Man, Ron Hill, win number 5. Here he comes as he makes his way. There, there he is, the Monkey Man. Let's go ahead and give him a trophy. There we go. Big hand for Ron. Got it, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Win number 5. How about that?
I can't count that high.
What? Now, you had 10 last year, but now you got halfway home. You're early in the season. What do you think you're going to get this year?
9.
So we'll see. Maybe one for the other thumb by the end of the year. Don't want to jinx you. How about another big hand for Ron Hill? We'll get his picture here, and I'll step out of the way so we can get his trophy. Lisa Burlington and getting a couple of shots here along the front stretch, our camera person. Big
I had to do this, my cue cards. Huffman Farms, Eikenberry Pallets, Hoodlum Fabrications, Midwest Tire, and CarQuest, Signs by Rose, Ren's Farms, and I think she wants to say something.
Got them all. Filtrop Tree Service. Filtrop?
And then number 1.
All right. All right. How about a big hand for Willard and Miller on row number 1? McCauley and Smith, row 2. Reed and Mick, row 4, or row 3. Here they come side by side for the start. Willard and Miller. Green flag is out, and the race is on. Miller and Willard side by side for the lead, still side by side for second and third as well as they come out of turn number 2. Miller still showing the way up front. Willard right behind him. Willard looks to the inside, tries to make the pass for the lead side by side, but it's going to be Miller who will lead lap number 1, followed by Willard. The 65 of Jason Smith, and then McCauley. McCauley making a move to the inside, trying to take over spot number 3. He's inside the 65 of Jason Smith. Up front, it's going to be Miller leading Willard as they come by to complete the next lap. Side by side for third as well. McCauley inside the 65 of Jason Smith, still side by side for third through 3 and 4. Meanwhile, up front, Miller is leading with Willard in close pursuit right behind him as we complete lap number 3. 10 laps in this feature event, 7 to go as they come through 3 and 4. Joseph Mick very slow down there in turns 3 and 4. Here come the leaders. They'll go to the inside and they'll pass Mick as they go to the inside on 3 and 4. As that 31 car very slow down the front stretch. Willard thought about a move that time, and the half-crazy car is not going to do it. Maybe looking at the tendencies for the 55 car of David Miller. Let's see what he does. We're halfway home, 5 laps down with 5 to go. McCauley still remains right there with Jason Smith side by side. This time McCauley will go to the outside of Smith to try to make that pass. Here comes a challenge for the lead as they come out of turn number 4. Willard tries to move to the inside, can't get the pass on Miller. Willard again trying to make that move to the inside. So far everybody driving in a line right behind each other for first and second. Miller and Willard, the show up front. Those two have kind of split away from the field. Again, Willard looks to the inside of Miller, coming out of 4. And again, Millard shuts the door. Miller takes a little bit lower line this time by with 3 remaining. Willard nearly kisses the outside wall coming out that I-35 Speedway sign or backstretch retaining wall. They'll have 2 laps to go this time by. Miller and Willard with 2 laps remaining. Will Willard make a move here in the final lap? Willard looks high, is going to diamond down low, side by side for the lead as they come out of 4. Again, Miller shuts the door. 1 more lap to go. Here they come through 1 and 2. Willard again looking low on Miller as they come down the backstretch. Big closing rate for Willard. Looks to the high side, brings us to low side. Here they come for the checkered flag. Who's it going to be? Side by side for the win, and it's going to be the 55 of Miller edging out Willard at the line. Wow, what an exciting race. 3 wide to the back of the field. Here comes McCauley for that third place finish. With the 65 of Jason Smith. How about a big hand for David Miller III? Second in a row for David Miller is going to get his trophy. We'll go ahead and let everybody step in and get that trophy and get their picture taken. Third win here for David Miller III, his second in a row. All right, let's step in here in McCarthy Auto Group Winner's Circle. Congratulations, David.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell us about your drive out there. You and John Willard putting on a pretty good show up front.
Yeah, I mean, the attack was great tonight. It was tacky. You put the car wherever you wanted to, just about. I got loose a few places, but the car kept under itself. So,
tell us about your sponsors that got you victory lane here tonight.
Mostly John Willard, but Bill's Pub, Fastline Graphics,
and your car affectionately known as
the Turd.
All right, how about a big hand? How about a big hand for David Miller III? Next to him, Cameron Haynes. Row number 2, the 3D, Matt Dorsum. And next to him, Brandon Bubba B. Justin Asher will start inside row number 3 in the 74. Next to him, John Ross. Here they come out of turn number 4. Let's give them a big wave as they come by the E-Mods here at I-35 Speedway. Stephen McCarr inside row number 4 in the 4M. Next to him, Jeremy Curlis in the 33. Blake Bland inside row number 5 in the 23B. Next to him, Bobby Russ Wood in the 33X. Row number 6, Jared Weidman and Shawnee Lanning. Row number 7, Larry Tucker and Jason Inslee. Row number 8, Justin Bell and Jeff Goffridge Jr. and Bobby Lopez. Here we go, looking for the green flag. Side by side, 2 by 2 as they come out of turn 4. The green flag is out and the race is on. $20-lap feature event, big payout to the winner as they come out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch, 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Up front, Cameron Haynes right there with them. The Candyman, Leroy Morrison. Here comes Dorsum to the inside of Morrison. Battle for second, and Dorsum all of a sudden slows down for a second there as he was going inside of Morrison. Now he comes back. Here's Bubba Beam right up in there, John Ross. But up front, Cameron Haynes continues to show the way. Haynes continues up front. Morrison in second. Dorsum in third. Beam in the 4th position. Again, Dorsum challenging Morrison for second as they come at Brandon Bubba Beam off the track in turn 3. April 27th, and Doug Brisbane in the 86 car, and then it was Shawnee Lanning on May 11th. Since then, it's been Dorsum the last 2 Saturdays in a row, and here we go. Right now, Cameron Haynes showing the way. Dorsum at the inside, Morrison to his outside. Morrison chose the high side for the restart. Looking for the green flag as they come out of 3, out of 4. The green flag is out, and we're back underway. Haynes again continuing to show the way. Here's Dorsum on the inside. Looks like Weidman very slow. Those cars having to go around him as they come down the front stretch. Everybody's splitting him. McCarr up in there, Lanning trying to challenge up. But up front, it's Haynes showing the way up front with Morrison getting challenged to the inside by Dorsum as they come through. And the caution flag as Weidman comes to a stop there in turn number 2. We talked about that at the start of the race. Mark Morrell here on the microphone gladly for you as we get ready for this exciting finish of this race with 18 laps remaining. Cameron Haynes up front, Matt Dorsum, the Candyman, Leroy Morrison, Asher, Ross. Here we go, McCarr, Curlis. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Haynes at the front, side by side for second. Dorsum trying to challenge for the lead. It looks like Morrison will slide into that third position. Asher right behind him in fourth, but up front it's Haynes still showing the way. Morrison trying to go to the top side to get the high side on Dorsum. Side by side for third. Morrison trying to hold on to that third position. Here comes Dorsum. Look at the inside of Haynes. Can't get that as Haynes shuts the door on Dorsum. Out of turn number 4, Haynes continues to lead as 4 laps click up on the board. And a spin down in turn number 3. Down in turn 4 is the car facing the wrong direction down there in turn number 4. Will bring out the caution flag here on lap 4. So far this season, the wins have been split by Dorsum, Mulek, Brisbane, and Lanning. We'll see if we get a first-time winner here this evening. Again, Dorsum going for win number 6. It'll be his second in a row, but right now Haynes right up there with Asher, Morrison, and the rest of the group, Ross and McCarr. Here we go. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Dorsum to the outside. Here comes Asher to his inside. Morrison right in that group too. And here comes Dorsum to the inside of Haynes. Side by side for the lead as they go into turn number 3. Dorsum the inside, Haynes to the outside. Still side by side for the lead as they come to the start-finish line. Haynes will shut the door and a caution flag is a spin. Looks like McCarr, I believe. Let's see who is that down in turn number 4. Oh, Haynes with control of the field. Dorsum, Asher, Morrison, Ross, Lanning. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Haynes with the lead as he comes by Dorsum right behind him with Asher in that group as well. Dorsum moves to the high side, Asher right behind him. Dorsum's going to try the high line outside, a challenge for the lead as they go down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Haynes to the inside, Dorsum the outside, Asher right there with that group as well in the third spot. Side by side for the lead as they come by. It's going to be Dorsum who'll lead that lap. But back to the inside, here comes Haynes. Dorsum with a big charge out of turn number 2. Asher will challenge for that second spot as well. Haynes trying to come back to the inside, but Dorsum will lead this lap as he comes by here to complete lap number 7. So Dorsum leads 6, and then now lap number 7. Morrison trying to hold off Lanning a little bit further back in the 4th position. Lanning will now move into 4th in front of Morrison. And we've got a car to the infield, will not continue on. Meanwhile, up front, it's going to be Dorsum. He'll continue to run up front with Haynes in the 2nd spot, Asher in 3rd. Now Lanning in 4th, Morrison in 5th, and Ross in 6th. Challenge for 2nd is now Dorsum is pretty much driven away on the front 2, on 2nd and 3rd positions. As Dorsum continues to show the way at the start-finish line now with 9 laps down. Next time by will be halfway home. Haynes slides up a little bit high in turns 1 and 2. Asher was looking low, can't make the pass. Dorsum again running that high side line as he comes out of turn number 4. Mad Dog, Matt Dorsum continuing to show the way at halfway. Again, that battle for 2nd raging on as Asher trying to get by Haynes. Haynes trying his best to keep Asher at bay as they come into turn 3. Lanning trying to catch up to that group as well. Back in the 4th spot. Dorsum with 9 laps remaining. He'll have some lap traffic coming up here in about a lap or so. Then he'll have to negotiate. And it does look like the 50 of Morrison has pulled off on the inside of the track here down on the front stretch. Also Inslee down there in turn number 4 as well. Lights go out around the track looking for the green flag restart this time with 11 laps down, 9 laps remaining for the E-Mods as they come down out of turn number 3. Dorsum with Haynes right behind him, Shawnee Lanning, Asher in that 3rd position, Lanning, Ross, here we go, out of 4, the green flag is out and the race is back underway. Dorsum with a good start, but here comes Haynes to the inside. Asher is going to go inside of Haynes. He's going to try to take over spot number 2, not able to do so. Dorsum continues up front. Lanning looks to the high side as well. Everybody closing up in the leader. Dorsum as he comes by to complete lap number 12. A dozen down with 8 to go. Lanning very fast to the outside in the 09 car. back in the 4 spot. Asher and Haynes putting on a great battle for second. Dorsum again, who's been the phenom here in the E-Mod Series this year at I-35 Speedway so far with 5 feature victories. Goffridge taking a little run the inside of turn number 4, keeps it moving. A lot of dust flies up, but nevertheless keeping it going. Dorsum coming in out of turn number 4. 14 laps down for Matt Dorsum with 6 remaining. Dorsum looking for that big payday. Here comes Lanning on the inside of Asher for that 3rd position. The 09 inside the 74 of Asher going down the backstretch. Now into turn number 3. Dorsum, Haynes, Asher, and Lanning side by side. Little beating and banging down the front stretch as they went down out of turn number 4. Now here they go out of turn number 2. Again, Lanning looking to the inside of Asher for that 3rd spot. Meanwhile, up front, here comes your leader. It's going to be the 3D of Dorsum, followed by Haynes, Asher, and Lanning. Again, Lanning to the inside of Asher, side by side, and I think Lanning's going to get him this time out of 2. Move Lanning up to P3 is now Asher right on her tail. He'll look to the inside. Great battle going on for 3rd as Dorsum continues to lead with 3 laps remaining. Here comes Dorsum down the backstretch again, side by side for 3rd between Lanning and Asher. 2 laps to go this time for Dorsum as he brings him out of turn number 4. Dorsum, Haynes in 2nd. Now Lanning, who's now moved up into 3rd, and Asher in 4th. Asher battles back, Lanning a little bobble. Here comes Asher back to the inside. Meanwhile, up front, your leader, Matt Dorsum, comes out comfortably out of turn number 4 the white flag. 1 more lap to go, and it looks like Asher has blown up in turn number 4. Turn 3, heavy fluid coming out of the 74 car as he went into turn number 3. And side, who will get the giant payout here for the E-Mods? Lanning and Dorsum, Ross right there with them. Curlis, Bobby Russ Wood, Goffridge, Lopez, Bland. Here we go. Who will it be? Out of 3. Looking for the green flag out of turn 4. The green flag is out and we're back underway. Dorsum with a great start as he brings him down across the line. Last lap. Here we go. Who will it be? Lanning in the middle of the field there in the middle of the corner. Lost a little bit of ground. She closes up on the back of Dorsum. Here comes Dorsum out of 3, out of turn number 4. Tries to move the inside. Can't do it. Bobby Lopez off the track, but it's going to be Dorsum followed by Lanning. Ross. As they come to the line, Bobby Russ Wood and I believe Curlis is your restart. How about that final lap, too, when you had Lanning right there challenging for you at the end of that race?
Yeah, actually, I wasn't sure who it was. I seen somebody, but I didn't catch it enough to see who it was. And man, the race was about over, and I did not want to see that caution come out, but we pulled her out.
You and Haynes put on quite a battle, too. Haynes started with the early lead, then you came back at the inside. Tell us about that pass to get the lead.
Yeah, that was fun. It's always fun to do that. That's the advantage of running second. Sometimes you want to run second for a while, see where the fast line is, and that's what Shauna was doing to me. And I cut down, run the bottom there that last lap because I knew that's where she was at. And so sometimes it's better to be in second.
Saw that pass on the high side. It was a little different for you, too. You like that low side, but make the pass for on Haynes for that lead on the high side.
Yeah, I had a couple shots at him there, and the bottom down here and 3, where I usually get my run is a little dry, and I just couldn't get a bike coming off the corner, so I decided to go around high, and just worked out great.
Win number 6, can you believe it?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Pretty amazing season you're going through right now. You'll have to build another room for that trophy for another. You're gonna have an addition to your house for another trophy room there for you.
Yeah, they collect a lot of dust.
Well, tell us about your sponsors who got you here to Victory Lane tonight.
Of course, my boss, Joe Construction. Thanks for letting me off, Joe. Johansson Trucking. I always got to cheat. Brown Construction. Eden Intakes, B&D Embroidery, and I always got to put in Jet Racing. They built an awesome chassis. And, of course, while I'm here, I got to put in my little word for Donald Trump.
All right, for your man Trump. Well, very cool. Well, congratulations, Mad Dog. Always great to see you in victory lane. A hard-fought battle, but a big payout here for you tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for coming.
Very cool. In the Rednecks will be taking over down there in turn number 1 in front of the Trackside Bar and Grill with a big concert here this evening. First night of 2 here at I-35 Speedway. Casey's night at the race is continuing tomorrow night here at I-35 with 8 different divisions, including the Midwest Outlaw Vintage Racing Series, the Summit USRA Weekly Racing Series, as well as our regular division. So 8 different cars. Night number 2 continues here at I-35 Speedway tomorrow night. We'll see you back here tomorrow at I-35 Speedway, your home for dirt track racing at its best. For the